Hello and welcome to our special Valentine's Day and Back to School edition of IE News.
Today we'll talk about the ideal date and your worst relationship breakups. Also take a look at the bright future of LBCC.
And we'll also have a fun movie countdown and top 10.
As well as an interview with our new music, radio, and television department chair, Professor Marshall Fulbright.
And all this and more coming up right after this.
LBCC Athletics and the California Community College Men's and Women's Basketball Coaches Association have teamed up to support Coaches vs. Cancer, a night of fundraising and awareness for cancer, taking place on February 22nd. The event begins at 4 p.m. with the women's game starting at 5 and the men's at 7. A $5 donation is requested for admission. LBCC students and staff are free.
The Long Beach City College Art Gallery is presenting a one-person exhibit, art by Roger Herman. The dates are February 12th through March 16th, 2013. The hours are Monday through Thursday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., Saturday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., and Tuesday and Wednesday from 6 to 7:30 p.m., all at the LBCC Art Gallery in K100.
New bus transit route 176 ZAP is now available and ready for use. This new route will travel between Technology Park at Cabrillo via Pacific Coast Highway, linking both Long Beach City College campuses, the Long Beach Airport, Metro Blue Line, and several medical and hotel employers. It will operate every 30 minutes, Monday through Friday.
March 8th is the last day to turn in all documents for graduation. If you are planned to graduate in June on the 6th, all forms can be picked up and turned in at registration office in room N108.
On March 7th through the 17th, William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, directed by Gregory Mortensen, will be performing live at the LBCC Auditorium, Thursday through Saturday, 8 p.m. and Sunday at 2 p.m. $10 for students and general admission, $15. For more information, call 562-938-4563.
We will be right back right after this on IE News.
Have you ever watched television, listened to the radio, or even a movie and said, I can do better than that? Well, now is your chance. Enroll in the Long Beach City College Radio and Television Producer Program. Learn radio production techniques. Produce a talk show.
Cameras rolling, action.
Learn film and television styles. Be a Viking and conquer your dreams. Call or log on today to get started. Who knows? The next big blockbuster might be yours. Register now.
Welcome back. With love still in the air from this year's romantic celebration on Valentine's Day, our very own Daniel Garcia went out to ask students what their ideal date is.
I'm Daniel Garcia with IE News, and we're here at Long Beach City College here to ask people what their ideal date would be. So come in, join us, and check it out.
Probably just, keep it simple, movie, dinner, and she got to be funny, down to earth, not, I want a salad and stuff. Nah, she needs to, have a steak, Let's keep it real. She doesn't want a salad.
First, probably take her to Six Flags, Knott's Berry Farm, some theme park, walk around the park, have some laughs, ride some rides, get some dinner, probably go see a movie.
I guess I'm a homebody, and I guess, something that's, like home-cooked meal, watch a movie at home. I don't care to, go outside and, wait in line for hours just to go see something or eat something.
For this Valentine's, I'm taking my girlfriend to like Parker's Lighthouse. It's a really nice, fancy restaurant. I'll be getting her like flowers and chocolate. And I like a really traditional kind of Valentine's, like really cheesy, walks on the beach, talking, playing guitar for her, that kind of stuff.
Get some roses, do it long, eat slow evening. No. Hill when it's right at the nighttime. Spend a couple hours there, then walk on the beach, cool breeze walking by. Probably end of the night just on a blanket looking at the stars.
Go out to dinner, maybe go out to like a hot air balloon ride or on a yacht, and end the night with, maybe a fireworks show at the beach.
Probably go out, maybe to the pier, go for a walk on the beach, have dinner. Something pretty cliche, but at the same time pretty meaningful.
Something just really simple, I guess, like a nice dinner and some good wine, good chocolate.
Where would you go and what kind of wine?
A nice restaurant would be ideal, but actually Valentine's Day is really busy at restaurants, so maybe just at home with a nice, home-cooked meal and some good wine.
For INews, this is Daniel Garcia.
Thanks, Daniel. Maybe some of these lovebirds spend their Valentine's Day listening to some of these songs. Let's go to Colin Shorts for our top 10 music countdown.
Welcome on in for IE News. I'm Colin Schultz, and in honor of Valentine's Day, we're going to be bringing you our top 10 eclectic love songs. It's a very eclectic selection here. At number 10, we have Pantera, This Love. Number 9 is Foreigner, I Want to Know What Love Is. Number 8, Weezer, Island in the Sun. Number 7, Led Zeppelin, A Whole Lot of Love. Number 6 is Van Halen, I Can't Stop Loving You. Number 5, Jax Johnson, Better Together. Number 4, P.O.D., Will You? Number 3, U2, All I Want Is You. Number 2 is White Snake, Is This Love? And at number 1 is Queen with Best Friend. Check it out. You can always listen to us online at klbc.org. If you're around the campus, you can tune in to 1610 a.m. You'll get the same great programming there. And if you want to see what goes on inside the studio, check out our webcam. The feed is at ustream.tv/LB. Also, be sure to check out our sister station there over on the FM side at kctyfm.org. Also broadcasting at 107.7 FM, and they're on Ustream as well. Just search for channel KCTY. For IE News, I'm Colin Schultz, and that's your top 10.
Thanks, Colin. We'll be right back with more IE News after this.
Now that I got your attention, do you want to make movies or be a radio DJ? Yeah! I thought so. Well, come check out Long Beach City College's radio and TV department. Hey, stop playing with those buddies and get to class, young man. No, not that class. Here at LBCC, we have hands-on training, so ditch that boring lecture. Here we'll teach you state-of-the-art equipment, and in no time, you'll have the right tools to make your very own movie. Don't want to make movies? What's wrong with you? Well, you could be a radio DJ and learn all those crazy soundy stuff. Interested? Then check out our website or call. Look at you now. Looks like you're on your way to being the next Steven Spielberg.
Do you feel lost? Are you unsure of the direction your life is heading? Or are you stuck at a dead-end job with no opportunity for advancement? The time is now to live your life and to follow your dreams. Filming, directing, producing, reporting. Your future is now.
Welcome back. With every happy Valentine's Day story comes sad ones. We asked some students what their worst breakup story was. Let's take a look.
My worst breakup. Y'all waiting for me to start, huh?
We were dating for about 11 months. He broke up with me. Didn't give me really a reason why. He just was like, yeah, we're done.
She ended up going out with my best friend.
You know what she did? She got mad and she threw my spur key from my car out in the woods.
It's so horrible that I can't even remember it.
She threw my car key out in the middle of the woods.
Oh, my worst breakup was basically like a heartbroken one, I guess.
So now I make sure I keep my keys in my pocket. So I'm telling all you guys out there right now, keep your keys in your pocket if you break up with a girl. She might throw your spare keys out in the middle of the desert.
They cheated on me. That was the worst breakup.
I got cheated on.
She had cheated on me and then wouldn't even like talk to me for days, letting me like stew over, and it was an awful breakup. There was like screaming and it was just awful.
He took a lot of balloons. He took me like in a picnic. We were having a picnic and everything, and at the end, he said that this was gonna be the last day we're gonna see each other, because he liked someone else.
My worst breakup is when I was at a party and my boyfriend said that he was gonna go get drinks, but he ended up, like, he never came back. And then I was looking inside the rooms and I caught him with someone else, and it turned out he wasn't into women anymore. So yeah.
He ended up moving out when I was working, so it was kind of like I get home and I thought I got robbed.
I said I don't want to be with somebody who cheats on other people and lies, and they said okay, and I was like okay, we're breaking up, and then we kind of just went our separate ways.
When I was young, I used to break up with women just because of how they look. You know what I'm saying? Like if you had a big nose or you had big feet, I was like, no, that's not gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
I guess I'm gonna start off by saying normally I'm the nice guy. No, it's actually true. Unfortunately, I'm the guy that gets dumped all the time. Unfortunately, I fit the good friend description. So girls always want me as a friend, not a boyfriend.
You know what I'm saying? So I started looking at people for the inside instead of looking on the outside. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. So I started looking about how much money they got and was their hair combed. That's what I started looking at more. Yeah.
I mean, I am a little bit more of a jerk now. That's how I go. That's how I am.
If they were right there,
Yes.
I would probably not even say anything. I would go and I won't say it.
Seriously? Seriously? You're gonna do it and you won't even talk to me? You're gonna avoid me?
I do not want to see him, or he will be not even born yet again, or another day.
What the hell?
Help me find my key. That's what I would say. Let's go out here and look for my other key. Because it cost me $100 to get another key. Help me find my key.
Okay, thank you so much for doing that. Those are some sad stories, so let's cheer us up with a top 10 romantic movie countdown with Andrea Scepter.
Hi, Andrea Stepter here with a countdown of the top 10 most romantic movies of all time. Beginning our list is a hilarious film. At number 10 is The Wedding Singer, starring Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore. Robbie the singer and Julia the waitress are both engaged to be married, but to the wrong people. Fate intervenes to help them discover each other. At number 9, a very sad but romantic movie, A Walk to Remember, starring Mandy Moore and Shane West. The story of the two North Carolina teens, Landon Carter and Jamie Sullivan, who are thrown together after Landon gets into trouble and is made to do community service. At number 8, the over-the-top comedy, The Proposal, starring Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. A pushy boss forces her young assistant to marry her in order to keep her visa status in the U.S. and avoid deportation to Canada. At number 7, the ensemble comedy, Think Like a Man, starring Kevin Hart with a slew of other actors. 4 friends conspire to turn the tables on their women when they discover the ladies have been using Steve Harvey's relationship vice against them. At number 6, one of the biggest films of all time, Twilight, starring Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. A teenage girl risks everything when she falls in love with a vampire. And number 5, a very British film, Love Actually, starring Hugh Grant, Liam Neeson, and Colin Firth. Follows the lives of 8 very different couples in dealing with their love lives in various loosely and interrelated tales, all set during a frantic month before Christmas in London. And number 4, the sweeping drama, The Notebook, starring Rachel McAdams and Ryan Gosling. A poor and passionate young man falls in love with a rich woman and gives her a sense of freedom. They're soon separated by their social differences. And number 3, a classic tale of true love, The Princess Bride, starring Carrie Elsway and Robin Wright-Penn. A classic fairy tale with swordplay, giants, an evil prince, a beautiful princess, and yes, some kissing, as read by a kindly grandfather. And number 2, the movie that made Julia Roberts a star, Pretty Woman, starring Julia Roberts and Richard Gere. A man in a legal but hurtful business needs an escort for some social events and hires a beautiful prostitute he meets, only to fall in love. And finally, at number 1, our pick for the greatest love story ever told, Titanic, starring Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. A 17-year-old expecting to be married to a rich man by her mother falls in love with a kind but poor artist above the ill-fated RMS Titanic. This has been Andrea Stepter for your IE News, wishing you a happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks, Andrea. We'll be right back to shed some light on LBCC's bright future ahead.
And we're back. Switching gears to the topic of our school, our esteemed President Eloy Oakley provided a bright outlook to LBCC's future. Here's Lorena Martin to give us an overview.
85 years ago, with 503 students and only 20 faculty members, Long Beach City College began its journey to providing a source of education to have a better opportunity for success in the real world. On February 1st, 2013, President Eloy Oakley delivered the annual State of the College address, which focused on the changes Long Beach City College has had to implement and the positive outlook he has on the college's future and of the students who attend.
This institution exists for one reason: to help students develop the skills they need to succeed in life. Despite the cuts from the state, nearly 27,000 students enrolled in our courses at one of our campuses each semester this year.
He explained how studies have shown that 7 out of 10 new jobs will be requiring college credentials. Long Beach City College's main objective is to offer classes to ensure an easier and quicker transfer to Cal State and UC colleges, as well as being able to present more graduates the ability to join the growing workforce in their field of study.
Our students will rise to the occasion. Many more of them are ready to succeed in college and will do so if given a chance.
Last year, the college encountered a hard time by cutting 11 instructional areas from the curriculum and lowering the amount of classes by 32%. These changes, although difficult, were made with the college and students in mind. Forcing these changes, it has opened the path to bring Long Beach City College out of the recession with a better opportunity to help many students succeed.
To improve our students' success and to thrive in this new environment. I am confident in our direction because of the actions we are taking and the programs we are developing here at Long Beach City College.
President Oakley has faith in Long Beach City College students, spreading his belief that students will step up and are determined to succeed in the workforce.
While much has changed at Long Beach City College in its 85-year history, this college remains true to its founding mission, to impart to its students the skills and knowledge necessary to succeed in life.
For IE News, I'm Lorena Martin.
Thanks, Lorena. Speaking of bright futures, Dustin Velasquez interviewed Marshall Fulbright, the new department head of music, radio, and television. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Dustin Velasquez here for IE News. I am joined today by our brand new department chair for music and radio and television, Professor Marshall Fulbright. Professor. Thanks for being here today with us.
Thanks for having me, Dustin.
Awesome. So I'm just going to start this off by giving the audience a little bit of a background of who you are. I know that you are the Director of Orchestral Studies here as well. How did you come into that job, and how has it kind of helped you pave the way for being department chair?
Well, yes, I am the Director of Orchestral Studies here. Before coming to Long Beach City College, I did teach high school. I taught elementary school. I then went back to graduate school at UC Santa Barbara. From there, I went back east and taught at a liberal arts school in Maine. Then I was part-time up in San Jose. And then from that, then I actually got the job here at Long Beach City College, directing the orchestras. And I also teach music appreciation. I help coordinate the chamber music program. I help coordinate the applied music program, which is for our music majors. And all of that was about 7-8 years plus of experience to actually lead me to where I am now, which is here at Long Beach City College.
Well, that's awesome. So the 7-8 years experience, has that helped you get ready to be the department chair, your brand new title as of fall, I believe?
Yeah, well, this is my 7th year here at Long Beach City College, and yeah, all the experience from before coming here to even while being here has helped me gain the experience to be department chair. Technically, any faculty member can be a department chair, and it is an elected position from my colleagues and the other faculty members. But having an overall knowledge of the department and a overall sense of direction of where we're going is ultimately what my responsibility is. I teach a little bit less, but then I'm more in charge of where the department is headed as a whole.
Okay, and where is the department headed, actually, since you brought it up?
It's a really interesting and a good question. We're still headed down the same track of we really want to be a comprehensive music program that is a program that will give students opportunity that they would have gotten at another 4-year institution. So the first 2 years of here should be the same as you would get anywhere else, whether it be in music, whether it be in any other transfer program, commercial music, or radio TV. We also have CTE, Career Technical Education programs, where students are coming in and learning a trade and skill that will enable them to get work within 2 years of being here. So that's kind of our goal and our focus, is to either train students to come through, get the skills needed to go elsewhere, or to come through and get the skills needed in order to transfer to a 4-year institution. And that's always been our goal and our plan, and it will continue to be our goal and plan in the future.
Awesome. So you have been helping students find their future here, so to speak. Mm-hmm. How are we a more hands-on program than other programs because of that? Or are we on the level with like UCLA or a Cal State Long Beach?
On the level, the level of coursework is absolutely the same. Mm-hmm. All of our faculty that teach here could teach anywhere else. It's a lot of us made a huge selection and a choice to come teach here. So this is not a second tier school or a subsidiary school. We are very much a comprehensive school from every single faculty member that we have. The theory level courses in terms of music are the same courses that you would get anywhere else. And the rigor and level of achievement is expected of all of our students that we would expect anywhere else. Like I said before, I taught at other institutions before coming here. And when I got here, I never lowered my standards for any of the students that I teach right now. And I know that's the same with all my other colleagues as well. We don't lower the classes. We don't, lessen the requirements for the courses. They are just the same as you would get anywhere else.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to see our programs being able to do that more. And I know from my personal experience of being in the program here that I know I get more of a hands-on, and I feel better prepared for the future that I may have in another school or even at my job. And I assume that and from what I understand, that is what your main goal is with the program, right?
Absolutely. One of the things that we have here at most community colleges that we do have a little bit more of a hands-on, because, for example, at most universities and larger institutions, the faculty there are half the time there. They're out in the community, they're out in other parts of the country as part of their scholarship. Here, our main focus and primary focus is teaching and education. You know, a lot of us do other things outside, but we don't have to do as much research and publish books and go to the extent that others do elsewhere at most four-year institutions. Our goal is to prepare students and make sure that they are on track to get jobs and to transfer. So we have more teaching responsibilities on campus, and we have a lot more interaction with students on a regular basis. Most of our faculty are here, 4 or 5 days a week, as in most universities, they may be on campus 1 or 2 days a week and teach huge lecture classes of 200, 300, where as the majority of our courses are 40 to 60 students. So it is much more of a one-on-one, and the student to faculty ratio is much smaller than most institutions.
Well, that's nice. I'm very glad. And just to almost wrap it up, I just want to know where you see the program going in the next maybe 2 to 5 years.
Well, with all these budget cuts coming down, we are becoming a much more efficient and leaner department. The budget cuts aren't just affecting the community colleges, they're also affecting the UCs and the Cal States as well. So therefore, with the UCs and Cal States kind of getting smaller and leaner, we are getting smaller and leaner, but our numbers are going up, and our full-time student numbers are going up, because students are really coming here for this to be their first 2 years. So with that in mind, we are still headed down that same direction, but we're just going to have actually more full-time students that are here and really completing the first 2 years of their college experience right here.
Awesome. Actually, you just brought it up. I want to ask one more question before we go.
Okay.
The budget cuts. How heavily has that affected you and the program in a whole, I guess, in a more in-depth way?
Well, the overall department as a whole, we have multiple programs, and unfortunately, we had a couple programs that were eliminated. With that in mind, hopefully, with those closures, even though they are very unfortunate and there was nothing that anyone wanted to do, hopefully that will help shift and improve some of the other programs throughout the next few years. So I believe, and even though I was not a part of that entire decision-making process, that I believe that was the intent of this, is that we had to make cuts. In doing so, that will help us strengthen some of our other core programs. So in the future, I do believe a lot of our current remaining programs will actually get stronger because of these cuts.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time and helping us understand a little bit more about what you do and giving us a better perspective on where things are heading. And I think that it's in good hands. So thank you again.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Thanks, Dustin. That was very informative. We'll return after this short break to wrap up this week's IE News.
Thank you so much for joining us today on our very first broadcast for the spring 2013 semester.
We hope you enjoyed the show. If you are interested in becoming a member of our news team to produce great television, please call 562-938-4892.
Tune in next time to IE News.